The year 2020 started out with a bang. There was excitement and anticipation that this will be a great year for business. Amway Malaysia kicked off the year with the grand opening of the Amway shop at Ponderosa, Johor. Chinese New Year was around the corner, and our shops were filled with shoppers. And there were many new product launches planned to start the new year. However, the excitement of the new year slowly turned to fear as coronavirus cases began to surge globally. COVID-19 has now become a pandemic. Malaysia too went into lockdown in March 2020. Many lives and businesses were heavily impacted. However, Amway Malaysia doubled its efforts to support the ABOs. All Amway shops had to be shut, and product orders could only be placed online. Amway Malaysia increased its warehouse staff to cope with the sudden surge in online orders. All Amway shops had to be shut. Despite the unprecedented challenges, Amway Malaysia launched a multitude of new products to help boost sales. New products were launched in the categories of beauty, health, personal care, and energy drinks. Several virtual rallies were also conducted to keep the ABOs motivated. Nutrilite Hebat Rally, Artistry Reset and Rebuild Rally, to keep the ABOs Body Key Startup Rally, Nutrilite Hebat Rally, Nutrilite Brand Campaign E-Rally, Artistry Reset Mixed Collagen Peptide E-Rally, Artistry Beauty Camp, Artistry Beauty Community Leader, Artistry Beauty Community Passionista, Access Fit Factory Launch, Artistry Beauty Hebat Mama Rally, Artistry Beauty Community Passionista, Virtual National Leadership Conference, Access Fit Factory Launch, Artistry Beauty Hebat Mama Rally, Virtual Singapore Leadership Conference, Virtual National Leadership Conference, Amway Singapore E-Rally, Virtual Singapore Leadership Conference, Singapore Leadership E-Session, a World Together event. ABOs from all over the world came together for the biggest ever Amway virtual event to show support during this tough time. All product and business trainings were conducted online via Zoom and Microsoft Teams to support the ABOs. The response to the online trainings and virtual rallies was tremendous, with a staggering attendance of over 150,000 participants. The response to engagement with leaders were also conducted online, with a staggering attendance meetings with CA and FCA, ADAC meetings, Diamond meetings, Meetings with CA and Platinum Leadership Meetings. EDAC meetings. Despite the lockdown, Amway Malaysia continued its tradition of CSR programs for the benefit of the community. Atmosphere air purifiers were donated to the Ministry of Health Malaysia and Singapore General Hospital. Amway Malaysia continued its tradition of CSR programs for the benefit of the community. A donation drive was also conducted to raise funds for COVID-19 test kits. And Singapore General Hospital. To celebrate our ABO's success for Performance Year 2020, we had our very first virtual recognition rally with much fanfare. To celebrate our ABO's success for Performance Year 2020, we had our very first virtual recognition rally with much fanfare. To celebrate our ABO's success for
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kate. I'll be your host for tonight. Right? So have an awesome Saturday, everyone. So first of all, on behalf of CVI, excellent CVI, I would like to welcome everyone to tonight's a different session. So tonight we'll have a very special distinguished speakers to share with us tonight. Tonight, the objective of the session is not to convince or not to force you tonight to try out any business because we always believe that no one has the right to do that. But in order to see whether or not the business is justified to build, force you time, and even to explore, it is very important to look at the person who has tried it out before so that we know what the justified. Without further ado, I would like to introduce the very first speaker for tonight. Very important. This speaker, a very young speaker, is currently attached to a multinational corporation in the industry. At the same time, he has also ventured into different investment and also other opportunities. For example, property investment, stock investment, 3D printing company, hostel accommodation business, and so on. True enough, before he reaches his 30 years old birthday, he managed to build hostel 5-figure passive income. So tonight he's going to share with us a fantastic and interesting concept. 30 years old birthday. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I'd like to invite the first speaker for tonight, Fire Ho Chung Hao. Chung Hao, over to you.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I'd like to invite the first speaker for tonight, Fire Ho Chung Hao. Chung Hao, over to you.
Hello. Testing. Hello. All right. Nice. Hey, good to see you all. Okay, so first of all, let me introduce myself. Okay, I'm Chung Hao. I'm from Penang. And thank you for Kit for introducing me. And very happy to see you all today and then be able to share with you all my experience, and hopefully through my experience I can help you to see more about the business and how it is in my life. Very happy. So I don't know, why did you join today's session? Maybe you wanted to get extra income, maybe you're just curious what is it about, maybe you wanted to have more in your life, you have to have a purposeful life, or maybe you just wanted more time, you have enough money but you don't have time to actually enjoy them, like a busy job, and then you wanted something that can generate income passively. But either way, I know one thing, you took action. Okay, you took action, more time to the program today, you took action to spend an hour in class, to actually learn and improve yourself, and that is the best thing. Right? Why? Because like what Dean and Tony say, knowledge is not power. Knowledge is potential power. Action is the true power. So taking action to trainings or to come to events to understand further, taking action to build up the business, that is the true potential. Alright, so I want to congratulate you on being here today, and I'm very happy and excited to be here today. It's been a year since I last shared in English, so I'm very excited. Alright, so I want to congratulate you. So let me share my screen before we continue, alright? Tonight's going to be a fun night. So just enjoy yourself, because it's not going to be like a super serious kind of conversation. It's going to be a relaxed conversation where I just share whatever I know, right? Hopefully to actually show you what you can do. Just enjoy yourself. So this is a little bit about me. I'm a certified coach, I'm an IT analyst, I'm a business owner and a big investor, I'm a stock investor. And then my hobby, I'm very into action sports, advanced calisthenics, for workouts, and then I'm a traveler and an explorer. So this is me, and I want to thank this business for being able to buy back my time to do a lot of calisthenics, venture into a lot of action sports and traveling, because why did I share this? Because this is not possible for me. It was not possible for me those days. Alright. So before we even start, I want you to imagine, alright, how good would it be? Imagine how good would it be if your boss or your business suddenly don't need you anymore, they say, hey, now you don't have to come to work anymore, but then we'll still continue to pay you the same amount. Or your business don't need you to take care anymore, but you are going to get the same amount of this business for being able to buy back your time to do a lot of venture into what sports and gambling. Because why did I share this? Because this is not possible for me. It was not possible for me those days. All right. So before we even start, I want you to imagine. All right. How good would it be? Imagine how good would it be if your boss or your business suddenly don't need you anymore? They say, hey, now you don't have to come. How good would it be if your boss or your business suddenly don't need you anymore? They say, hey, now you don't have to come. How good would it be if your boss or your business suddenly don't need you anymore? They say, hey, how good would that be if you have that in your life? Who will you spend your time with? What will you do? How will you venture or invest your time? In extreme sports, maybe in someone that you love, or you may go and get another income, maybe. All right. What will you do if you have that kind of freedom? You have that income, all right, minus the job or minus the business workload. This is what MA is all about. All right. It's about building a passive income that can sustain our lifestyle and then bring us to more of what we wanted in life. Right. I want to share with you a little bit of my background and my story. I graduated at the age of 21 as a degree holder in IT. And I actually have quite a good grade. But if you are a graduate, you should know, regardless if you're first class, you're second upper, or you're third class, you still get like somewhere around 2 to 3K a month, right? It doesn't matter. We thought that the results are really important, but when you come out, you realize that it's the same, all right? So I still get an 8 to 5 job. I still have to go for the routine jobs that sometimes I like it, but in most cases, no, I don't. All right. I did ask myself, should I take the leap of faith like Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg, or go out, quit my school or quit my job and then go into entrepreneurship? I did ask myself that, should I do that? But not everyone is Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg. I believe some of you here, you may have the same feeling like, hey, I want to leap, but just don't have the guts to leap. Or I just have too much of commitment for me to leap. Maybe my family needs me. Maybe I'm in a relationship already, and then I don't want to mess things up. There's a lot of things that stop me from actually doing the leap of faith. But today, what I'm going to share with you is not a leap of faith or a big change in your life. It's just a micro step that you can do right now. All right. I'm going to teach you how we are going to do this. Okay. Once you do this, step by step, year after year, your life is going to change. Your passive income is going to increase, and then you're going to actually get it sooner than you thought. All right. I got mine before the age of 27. I got more than 5-figure income before age of 27. Not because I'm very good, but because we have the platform and the company actually support us. And then today, I'm going to share 100% of this secret to you. All right. So I know as an entrepreneur, I used to be those days at the age of 21 when I want to start to build the business. We have a lot of concerns, right? We don't want to take high risks that is impacting our current life. Our current life is comfortable. We wanted more, but we don't want it to impact our life, right? So what else? We can't invest too much time. Sometimes we are working. Sometimes we have things to do. So we don't want to spend too much time, but we can spend a little bit of time, but not too much. All right. And then we have limited time, and then we have limited skills. Some say, hey, I'm not in the business line. I'm not in the sales line. I'm not really good with this. I wanted the income. I know passive income is good, but I don't have. If you have this feeling, don't worry, because I have the exact same feeling at the age of 21 when I started my business. All right. And I want to tell you, listen to the end today. You're going to get a lot of benefit through it. And maybe you'll find your dream business that can generate you passive income, right? Okay. So what's the strategy to actually get into that? The strategy is to understand prosumer concept. All right. Before that, let's talk about being resourceful and being resourcefulness. All right. What is being resourceful? Being resourceful means that you have a lot of resource. I have a lot of money to actually do business. My father have left like millions of dollars for me to actually start a business. I have plenty of talents beside me to start a business. This is resourceful. What is resourcefulness? Resourcefulness means I may not have a lot of resource, but I know I'm aware of the resource that I can utilize to build my business without a lot of resource. Because I'm resourcefulness, I can see a lot of things that, hey, I can use this and I can use that. Why do I talk about this? Because it is directly related to what we call as a prosumer concept. Being a consumer at the same time being a producer. Okay, how good is that? You can spend money and at the same time you can generate income like a producer. Let's not look at the prosumer word first because it may complicate you. I'll make it as simple as possible today, okay, so that everyone can understand and we can start to generate that income. Okay, let's talk about Monopoly game. Most of us know about Monopoly game, right? Monopoly game have two rules. Okay, you roll the dice, you step on something, you can buy that land. All right, the piece of land. And then once people step onto your land, they have to pay onto your asset. Let's say I rent them for 100 ringgit, then they have to pay for 100. Okay, but if I were to step on other people's land, then I have to pay them. Simple. This is the game of Monopoly. And do you know that we are constantly playing a Monopoly game without realizing? Let me show you. All right, we are always playing a consumer Monopoly. Always, every day, every single day, without miss. Okay. At the morning, when we wake up, what do? We brush our teeth, okay, using toothpaste and toothbrush. We rinse using some brands, and then maybe we do dental floss, and then we shampoo ourselves, we apply some skincare, we start to take our breakfast. Every single part of this have a brand, and those brand has an owner. Those owner are the asset of this Monopoly board. And what do? We go through paycheck after paycheck, paying them again and again and again in a daily basis, in a monthly basis, in a yearly basis. All right. We have to play this game. There's no way to avoid this game because we need daily necessity, and this is the game rule. We have to pay for it, right? So we are playing a game with little or no asset for us, generations after generations, right? Our grandfather used those brands. They don't have asset there, and then pass to our father. Our father continue to use those brands without building any assets, and then up to us right now. All right. So it's up to us whether we are going to take action to change this, or we're going to continue to let them profit. All right. There's no right and wrong. All right. If you enjoy to let them profit, it's okay. But if this is something, if you're resourceful enough, if you're resourcefulness enough, you may realize this is a potential to generate income, right? Okay. So if a person go to shopping once a week and spend 150, for example, all right, how much do they spend a month? 600. And within 1 year, there's 7,200 ringgit spent on just daily use product, FMCG. All right. And these are unavoidable expenses. We must spend this money. All right. Unless you live in a cave and then you use, I heard that they use charcoal to brush your teeth, right? If you do that, then you don't have to pay. But in most cases, we have to pay. We can't avoid that, right? It's okay. But here's the interesting thing. We never actually thought about where the money goes. We just buy, we brush our teeth, we are happy, it's clean, we are happy, done. All right. But now we want to be resourcefulness, right? So this money goes to those who have full control of these brands. You see all these brands on the market, they have owners, okay? And generation after generation, this owner owns the monopoly board of consumer. And we just keep spending money every single day, all right? I don't know whether you know it. Go check out YouTube. There is a YouTube clip that talks about the second generation of this rich family. All right. Basically, they don't have to do anything. Once they are 18 years old, they just sign a paper. They get like 10, 20,000 US dollar a month. Where does it come from? Me and you. All right. That's where it comes from. Okay. Okay. Now, so what? By understanding this, how can we generate profit? That's the most important thing, right? Understanding they are generating good amount of income doesn't really mean that we can generate the income. But this is the real question. How can we generate profit by understanding this theory? Right? So what if a company allows us to distribute their brand? All right. They partner with other companies, they have their own products, and they allow us to partner with them to generate income. Then we become a prosumer. When we spend on somewhere that we cannot generate income, we are just spending money. All right. But when we are spending on somewhere that we can distribute the product, we spend, we learn, and then we can generate income from there. All right. So through a prosumer concept, we can convert the mass expenses. The 7,200, regardless where you spend it, there's no way to take it back, right? But it's okay. We are going to spend anyway. Turn it into business asset. Be resourcefulness. Understand that this is a business asset. It's not just a mass expenses, right? If we do that, that's where we can start to generate passive income. All right, and I'll show you how. Okay. First step, switch brand. All right. We have been buying from them for so long. It's okay. They have profited from us good enough. Now it's time for us to build our own asset. All right. So we switch brand, switch to someone that allows us to generate, which is MA in this case. All right. So let me show you some example. Okay. Why do we want to switch? For example, if I'm buying this X brand that is 36 ringgit and 13 cents for 2 bottles of 750 ml. In Amway, we are selling our mouthwash for 37 ringgit and 50 cents. All right. If you compare side by side, 750 ml for 36 ringgit, 50 ml for 37 ringgit. Which one would you buy? All right. It's a no-brainer. You will buy the top one. But I'm an engineer, so we calculate everything in precision. So I calculate per use, how much do I need to spend? All right. So ours is a concentrated liquid. So we use pump, we don't use cup. All right. So for the above one is 30 ml, so 2 bottles can have around 50 usage. Ours is 5 pump per use. So 1 bottle of that tiny bottle can use up to 90 times. And what's the difference? If you divide by the price, per use of the L brand is 70 cents, per use of ours is 40 cents. So you may say, what's the big deal? 30 cents of saving. Where can I go with 30 cents of saving? The next slide that I'm going to share with you is about being resourcefulness, understand where your resource is, and understand how crazy it is when you understand it. Complicated, right? But let's make it simple. If I save 30 cents every single time I use it, twice a day I save 60 cents. A family of 5, I can save 3 ringgit a day. 1 month I can save 90 ringgit. 1 year I can save 1,080. And 80 years over our lifespan, we can actually save 80,000 ringgit and 86,400 ringgit. That is just mouthwash alone, right? Talking about resourcefulness. When you understand how much people are profiting through it, you understand how to switch it, save money, and then generate income by using the same technique. Okay? So we have more than 450 products. What if you change most of your household products? Not to say, not to start profit, but imagine how much can you save by just switching brands. Okay? So not only that our products are actually cost effective, we have patents, all right? We have 1,200 patents worldwide. We have scientists that are actually backing our research. We have all the patents and research that we need. We are the official sponsor for the Nutrilite. That's right, for Olympic. All right, our brand is Nutrilite. We're the official sponsor for Olympic. We are the official sponsor for Busan Film Festival. If you don't know Busan, most of the people don't know. They know the Busan zombie movie. What is it called? I don't remember the name already. All right, but they don't understand. They don't know about this Busan Film Festival. Busan Film Festival is one of the largest film festival in Asia. All right, like movie like Parasites and there's no Ron or something. That is one of the winner for Busan Film Festival. They are very, very big, and you see, we are the official sponsor. All right, so you see artistry all over here. All right, and this is not a trend business. It's a strong business that we build once and it lasts a lifetime. And this is the beauty of the business. You're not selling something that has a trend, like milk tea, some of those things that have trend. When the trend is in, you earn a lot, but when the trend is off, if you're not fast, if you don't cut your business fast enough, you're going to lose money. But in Amway, in daily use necessity products, you don't see this kind of thing happen. Okay, since my grandfather age, I see the brand Colgate and Dali. Until today, I still see the brand Colgate and Dali. Right? Agree? Since 40 years ago, we see Amway brand. Until today, we are still seeing Amway brand, and the business keeps growing every single year. So it lasts a lifetime. Once we build it for once, it lasts a lifetime, and that is how we can generate passive income through it. All right. Okay. So what's step 2? After I understand the product, I say, let's try the product. I'm in love with the product. Step 2 is to expand the network. Oh, this part is the part where people start to step back. Like, I knew it. I knew you're going to say we are going to expand network, but it's a natural thing. Let me show you how. All right. As I mentioned just now, be resourcefulness. All right. now things are very different from offline days. Offline days, when you want to meet people, you have to go to them face to face, right? Now I join a lot of groups, right? Facebook groups, and then often I see people, especially like this kind of places where home workout Malaysia fitness enthusiasts unite. There's a lot of people that have questions that are unanswered. Like this guy don't know how to actually calculate TDE on the left. I actually teach him how to calculate TDE. We get connected, and then now he's one of my clients, okay. So there's a lot of places that is, as long as we are resourceful enough, we'll realize that there's a lot of potential business out there. Have you ever seen in Facebook or Instagram or your friends say, "Hey, I want to stay fit. What's the solution?" Anyone have a solution? Or I have acne problem because of the mask. What's the solution? In most cases, if you don't have a license or any business in hand, you will just refer your friend. Hey, I got a friend. They're doing very well. You ask them, right? But if you have the license, that income belongs to you. Simple as that. All right. Irregardless, okay, they are going to get a solution either way. But if we have the license, we can distribute to them. If you don't have the license, we couldn't distribute them. We refer our friend. Our friend have the license to generate the income. So why not? Why not start our own business? All right, able to generate income and able to solve other people's issue. Like this. This is Monday. Okay. This morning, I asking my friends, do you still need help? They say, oh, sorry for late reply. I called the office today, but no listen because she wanted to ask about air purifier. Like, what? Why do you want to ask the company about air purifier? I'm the person that can help you. So I say, oh, you want to buy? So I send her some info, and she's interested. I'm arranging the shipment to her right now. This just happened today, right? So there is a lot of opportunity out there when you have the license to distribute. Okay. I'm not going to like blast you through all my whole week appointment because I have plenty of example like that. But I just want to show you this example so that you know that there is a lot of people that are seeking for solutions for their life. All right, they wanted to stay fit, they wanted to solve their menstrual problem, they may have skin problems, acne. They may want a platform that can generate a better income for them. And if you have a membership, if you have a license to distribute, this is what you can help them. And that's where you can generate income too. Okay. All right. So how do we actually generate income through building the network? Let me show you. Okay. First thing, let's say I change product myself. Okay. I start to use product, enjoy the product, and see what helps me. Okay. So I change 400 ringgit products. Things I like, I continue to use. Things that I don't like, return back to Amway. They have 100% satisfaction guarantee. That means money back refund. All right. So once I activate my account, I use the product and I say, hey, the product is good. I love it. Okay. Now I'm going to be sensitive and be aware of my resource. All right. I go and check Facebook. I go and scroll my Instagram, see where are the resources that need my help. All right. And then I collect 9 of them. Let's say some of them wanted skincare, some of them wanted this nutrition products. All right. Or some of them want better daily use products, daily necessities. So by collecting 9 of these customers that spend 400 ringgit a month, I'm going to generate 400 ringgit. Okay. What do you see here? I start to break even my business already. Every single month, either way I'm using my daily use product. All right. With or without Amway, I'm spending this 400. But by switching to a place that I can generate income, now I get back my 400 ringgit. This is the first part. And when our friend wanted to do the same, he said, hey, you can generate your income, you can break even with your daily use product. Teach me. Teach 4, all right? Teach them how to do it. Sorry. Teach them how to generate the 400 ringgit income. Your income will be 3,060 ringgit. Simple as that. All right. We don't need like plenty of clients. A lot of people have that misunderstanding that, oh, if I do Amway, I need to have a lot of friends, then only I can start a business. No. I started with only 11 or less than 20 friends in my handphone. Yeah, that's where I started. And then I reached, I'm not a super fast distributor, but I reached my 5-figure income in 4 years, right? So it's doable, all right? You only need 10 customers. And then from there, we are going to expand into building people, helping others to generate the same income. And when we are able to help another 4% to reach 3,000 ringgit income, our total income will be 8,460. Okay. I want you to look at these 3 slides, all right? It looks simple, but I want to I want to share with you something that is very, very, very awesome. All right, it's an asset-like business. What do you mean by asset-like business? For example, if I were to start FMCG, start a daily necessity company, I want to manufacture my own products. For example, toothpaste. I need to face competitors. I need to set up my manufacturing factory. How much does it cost? I need to hire scientists. I need to buy formula at least. I need a whole team of IT, a whole team of accountants to actually run the business. How much does it cost and how much risk is incurred if we are doing an FMCG by our own effort? It's possible, but how much effort, energy, and risk are we taking? Like asset business is totally different. Look at all these numbers, all right? They're not big numbers, 400 ringgit, 3,800, but how much do you spend to start the business? 400 ringgit, and that 400 ringgit is not an extra 400 ringgit. That 400 ringgit was supposed to be in Tesco or whatever, wherever you buy your stuff, right? But now by switching it, start to generate income. So it's risk-free, low output. That means you don't have a lot of output. Okay, you do it part-time. You don't spend a lot of time there. You don't spend a lot of money there, but you can generate income without risk. High return. First month, if you get 10 customers, you already get full return. 100% return already. Okay, no stock up and no warehouse needed. You see those that are doing online business, some they have bigger and bigger warehouse, bigger and bigger warehouse. So the more warehouse, the more manpower, that means the more cost incurred. But like asset business like this, as like as Amway, you don't need any extra hands. You don't need warehouse. Amway has the warehouse. Whatever you need, you just buy. Whatever your customer need, they buy. You don't need to stock up. You don't need warehouse. You don't need extra costs. This is the best business ever, especially when you're starting out, when you're new. This is the best business ever. All right. So as a Founders Platinum, if you hit 8,000 ringgit a month for consecutive 12 months, the total income, including bonus, is 176,000. All right. And we give you a free ticket to Alaska for this year. And every year we have a different country. Okay. Free trips, husband and wife. All right. And if like last year was COVID you know, so we can't travel So supposed to go to Sydney, but Amway say, I'm sorry because COVID can't fly you, right? So what does Amway do? Amway return 25,000 into our bank. 25,000 is almost the whole year income for a fresh graduate, right? But by just not going for travel, we get back the 25,000, right? So if you're a diamond, if you help 6 person to reach that 170,000 income, then your income will be 700,000. I'm not going to go into this numbers and details because this is not what we want to focus. I wanted to share with you the concept that actually helped me to reach 5 figure at the age of 27. All right, that's the most important thing, and that's the most. I think that's the most effective thing that you can start right now and then start to build it. Right. But there's a lot of people, especially when I started. This is what I feel. All right. I feel I don't have the skill to do it. I wanted, okay, whatever you say, I love it. Okay, no doubt. But I don't have the skill to do it. I don't have the guts to share with you. It's okay, all right? Now, we are doing the business in a totally different way. How? Okay, we are sharing it as a solution package. Let's say, for example, now if we wanted to actually sell Nutrilite products, all right? We actually have a group, what we call as a Fit Home Essential. Is actually our organization training program. We have expert in there. We have personal trainer, nutritionist. We have doctor inside to actually set up this course. And then, if you don't know how to share with your friend how to actually slim down using Nutrilite products, you can invite them to workshops that we set up for you. Okay, once they are there, they feel impressed, they wanted it. There you go. They can join by themselves. But if you are the introducer, you start to generate profit too. Okay, I'll just share a little bit of something that I did 2 weeks back. 2 weeks back, we actually launched a 1-hour training program in hope to actually help other people to understand more about fitness. All right, through that 1-hour program, there are 240 participants. All right, out of 240 participants, there are 33 people that join the program, the 1 month program. The 1 month program costs around, I think 800 to 1,000 ringgit. So imagine, in less than 1 to 2 hours, we have generated more than 30,000 of sales volume. This is what team is for, all right? So you don't have to be a super speaker, you don't have to be a personal trainer, but by using our platform, eCVI platform, you can generate a good amount of income and a good amount of potential customer. Of course, you continue to improve yourself, become a coach, and then train them too. But before you are at that level, we have systems to support you. We even have this private Facebook group club, okay, to actually help our customer to know better about what to eat, what are the low calorie sources that you can choose rather than just plain chicken meat and broccoli, right? And our beauty program, we have an e-master program that just finished. I think there are more than 200 students there, which is very impressive because we can't even do a 200 student courses offline. Now we can do 200 student courses online, right? So it's really impressive. And if you're not really good with skincare or this makeup, introduce them to Udemy, and they can learn from there, right? So things has changed a lot, all right? You may have heard of Amway before, but now with system, with online, things have totally changed. You have to take action and start to build it, all right? So I'll end my story here, but I want to share with you this, okay? Take baby step, but take action. I remember when I want to start my Amway business, I have fear too. Fear of don't know how to start, fear of maybe they will con me, fear of a lot of things, all right? But the only difference that I took is I take action. I sign up, I bought a toothpaste, the cheapest thing possible for me to try. I bought a toothpaste and a toothbrush and an LOC, the mop, the floor cleaner, all right? I bought these three to actually try out. Why? Because I know I'm during that day, during those days, I'm not really capable, but I wanted to do something. I wanted to take action so that I can understand this business further, to understand whether they are really doing business or they're just scammers. Okay, so I took my time. I take action to actually do it, and 4 years after, that's my first time generating 5-figure income monthly. All right, so I hope to tell you, take action. You don't have to take crazy action like quit your job and then go full-time in the business. No, just join a member, try out a few products, and who knows, 4 years after, you may be at 5 or 6-figure income or better than me, right? So I'd like to end my session here. We have awesome Dr. Ignatius going to share with us more about the business and his perspective on the business today. So I'm going to share it here. And lastly, take action. All right. See you at the top. Bye.
All right. Thank you, Chong Hao, for the insightful sharing and also the information, the essence of the prosumer concept. That's a fantastic sharing, right? Thank you very much. And we do see that how these concepts can actually help us to, in fact, grow and also to build an asset, right? Now, we already know how good a prosumer concept is. Now, the next question that we might ask ourselves is that, yeah, I know this concept is good. I know this business is good. But whether or not this business is worth putting my time in, and what are the outcomes that I can expect if I really ventured into this business. Now, the next speaker, Dr. Ignatius, will be the best person to show us what is Amway all about. Dr. Ignatius is a qualified doctor who met Amway at the age of 29. And in just 24 months, at the age of 31, he achieved his financial freedom. He still treats patients, but for free. We know how busy life of a doctor, right? But Dr. Ignatius, through Amway business, have traveled all the continents in the world except Antarctica. So tonight, we're so proud and we're so blessed to have Dr. Ignatius in the house. Without further ado, Dr. Ignatius, the session is yours.
Thank you, Kit. I hope all of y'all can see me. That was a fantastic sharing by Chong Hao, and I'm just going to continue from him. Thank you, ECVI, for inviting me as a guest speaker. I really respect all your leaders and your organization and your system. And I hope what I can share can add to your learning and maybe give you a reason why you should build this business. Okay, maybe a little bit background about myself. Many years ago, when the dinosaurs roamed the earth, you know. And this is how it used to look. I used to work in a large hospital. Now it's called Tengku Jaafar General Hospital in Seraman. Probably now it's really busy with all the COVID cases, you know. But that's the life of doctor. You know, life can really get busy sometimes. Sometimes there's a bus overturn on the highway, and we'll be working through the night and through the day, you know. And so I graduated from University Malaya. I remember my dream was to become a doctor, and when the UPU, you need to fill in your application, because after STPM, I was like the top student in the state, name comes out in the newspaper and all that. So there's 5 choices, but I only got one choice. University Malaya Medicine, University Malaya Medicine, University Malaya Medicine, 5 choices, all University Malaya Medicine. In life, you must know what you want. So it was great, you know, you start working and all that. But after like 4 years working, that time my wife Jacqueline, she went to SIA, flew around the world. She was smart, you know. She went to SIA before she went to university, so managed to fly to a lot of countries. But she will tell me, better to go now as an Amway Diamond instead of flying as a stewardess, because you still have to serve people, you know, like people mess up and things like that in the flight, okay? So my typical day when I was in the hospital was like this lah. I have to go to work every day. You meet the traffic jam. So she was working in a multinational construction company. So both got income, but there was something a lot of young people, you know. We realized this: we were not trapped, but we were not free. You know, the feeling that you're making income, you have some position, you know, a doctor, you know, you got a stethoscope around your neck, you know, like cool, you know. But you're not free. So something was missing. So after 4 years working, you know, I was in what we call a looking zone. So I hope many of you here today are in a looking zone, you know, probably good. Now it's MCO, you cannot move anywhere. You have to think of your future, okay? And that was when somebody came and showed me the business plan. And basically at the end of the plan, he says, if you follow this business plan, okay, he says in 24 months you could be retired. And that's what his words. And true to his word, 24 months from the day, we hired this restaurant, we had a banner, happy retirement, Dr. Ignatius and Jacqueline. And I was 31 and Jacqueline was 16 years. She's always with 16, okay? So can you imagine being financially free, you know, and never have to work again? I always tell people, retirement has nothing to do with your age. You don't think you're going to retire at 55, 60. You know your uncles, friends, family members ahead of you. They're 55, 60 and they're still working, correct? It's not about bad or good. It's what you want in your life, okay? And I calculated, I've enjoyed 9,000 days of annual leave since the day that I retired. So technically, this should be my photo. I should actually be as old as Yoda. Because to enjoy 9,000 days of annual leave, I should be 642 years young. That means for someone to enjoy 9,000 days of annual leave, you must be 642 years working for a company. But I found a shortcut. Okay? So today, my typical morning is no more the traffic jam. My typical morning, actually, I'll carry my camera gear, okay? And I'll go into the forest. And I find solitude. I call it National Geographic adventure. My own adventure, okay? I call it National Geographic. While other people are going in a jam, 7:30 a.m., I'm inside the forest, you know, and I'm doing macro photography, you know, like looking at spiders, you know, or taking photograph of birds, you know. Of course, you use a different lens, like, you know, that's a blue heron, that's a kingfisher there, you know. And while people are busy at work, this is the forest around KL, you know. There's actually a lot of wildlife, you know, okay. So these are photographs that I find peace when I'm with myself in the forest. So this is bee eater, okay, very pretty bird, very difficult to photograph. So if you go to my Instagram, actually, okay, my Instagram got no like notice, oh, how many COVID cases, or, you know, take this drug for COVID. Mine is just full of bird photos. So people may actually think that I actually work for National Geographic, you know. So because my Instagram photos is just full of nature and wildlife. So I believe when you have a camera, you look at the world differently. You look at what other people don't see. Okay? So I think what is a good message that Chong Hao brought about is you have an asset-light business. So I tell people, don't work for money. I used to work for money. So what? I'm a doctor. I work for money. If I ever got a clinic, I also work for money. That means I actually employed myself. If I become self-employed, you know what is self-employed? Employing yourself. Nothing better to do. If you employ yourself, you can't even take leave, okay? So I realized that I have to build a business asset, okay? Okay, I realize now I didn't share my slides. Okay. Oh, looks like I need to go backwards, okay? Okay, sorry. Okay, can I rewind, okay? Not my fault, okay? This must be, hold on, let me just stop here. So I realize, hey, was I doing everything correct or not? Okay, okay. Okay, now let me share this, my screen. Okay, I hope you all can see, okay? So like I said, many years ago, let me see, I make sure that in the chat I got everything correct, okay? Okay, so like I said, many years ago, okay, let me go show, okay, very fast. So this is how I used to look, okay? Like, wow, you know, and the tie is from university, because I didn't have any money to buy even a nice looking tie or what, you know? And I said, Jacqueline was working in a Singapore Airlines, and my typical morning was like this, traffic jam, okay? And like I said, young couple, whole world ahead of you, okay? But we were not free. We were trapped, but we were not free. And that's when we were looking. We were actually, the good time for you is when you're looking. Because when you're looking is when you'll see. Okay? So now I really believe in MCO, a lot of us are looking. We're looking at world differently. Okay? And that's when we were showing the business plan, and 24 months from that day, and this is our retirement party. We really had, I wish I had a video, like if somebody having a wedding or what. So can you imagine two young chikus having a retirement party that normally is meant for someone who's 60 or 70? But you can beat the system. You can beat the system and retire early. Okay? And the truth that you must believe is retirement has nothing to do with your age. Okay? It has got to do with you having an automated income. If you have an automated income, you are retired. So like I said, I've enjoyed 9,000 days of annual leave. Okay, many people maybe in a 40-year work life, they only would have enjoyed, say, 14 days, maybe 400, 500 days of annual leave. But I enjoyed 90 days of annual leave. Okay, like I said, I should actually look like this. Okay, why? Probably Yoda is about 600 years old, you know. So because for me to work in a company, to enjoy 9,000 days of annual leave, which I've enjoyed, I should be 600 over years of age. So like I said, my typical morning in some forest somewhere around KL, there's a lot of nice forests. In my camera setup, solitude, I just can hear the birds chirping, okay? You know, just taking photograph. This just makes me very happy. I'm very peaceful, you know, okay? And I tell you, around KL, there's a lot of beautiful birds, you know, okay? And I just waiting for the right moment. And sometimes you may wait 3-4 hours for the bird to appear, and you must be very silent, because if the bird knows that you're yet there, they are not going to appear. Okay, they're not going to appear. So taking photographs of the bird makes me appreciate nature, and also makes me learn about a business. Like this weaver bird, do you know how patiently it will weave each strand of grass into a beautiful structure? And that structure will withstand the storm and rain, just like how you build your business structure. That your business structure will give you an automated income for the rest of your life. Okay, this is the bee eater, very beautiful bird. Okay, so in my Instagram, like I said, my Instagram is just full of bird photos, and people will believe that, hey, this guy is a cameraman or photographer, or probably does he work for National Geographic? So I'm unofficially, like I unofficially work for National Geographic. So like what Chong Hao said earlier, don't work for money. Build an asset, a business asset that will actually work for you. Okay? And why? Actually, you think about it, why are we so obsessed with work? And now with MCO, a lot of people are worried of losing their jobs and things like that. We're not worried about the job. Actually, no job is okay. But as long as you get money, so technically, a boss say, hey, don't come to work, I give you money. So you're not worried. They're actually not worried about the job. They're actually worried about the money. So I do ask people, what is money? So one day a millionaire, which I knew in this business, told me this. Money is foldable time. It's like, what is foldable time? Can you imagine? Money is foldable time. That means you can fold time and put in your pocket. So when you have time in your pocket, you buy back your freedom. When you have time in your pocket, you can tell your wife, dear, you don't have to go to work anymore. We don't have to work anymore because we have foldable time. Because the money converts to time, buys back your time. And that's why we are not obsessed with money. We are obsessed what we can do with money. Okay? It's actually foldable time. And money makes you debt-free. I'm like a kid in a candy store. I love toys. One apple tak cukup. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. You need many apples, correct? So, this is my office, okay? The same chair. Okay, I just love to buy. Why one? Why two? And I tell, hey, ladies got so many handbags. What's wrong? Men got a lot of computers. Okay, what's the problem? Okay, so in life, in school, we got a report card, isn't it? But do you know, when we start working, there's a different report card. Now nobody asks you, hey, what's your math score? What's your biology score? Your real report card today is your financial report card. That means if I take your asset and your liability, are you positive or minus? And what is your cash flow coming in? Because that is your real report card. It's not whether you're a professor, you are a double degree major in business or what. The bottom line is, how is your financial standing? Because I tell you, the pandemic really brought out the report card of a lot of people. Some people in 1 month, they really just, if their business closed for 1 month, everything closed. That was a real report card. It actually reveals your economic stability. Okay? Robert Kiyosaki says this. He says the definition of wealth is the number of days you can survive without physically working, and you still maintain your standard of living. I have not worked for over 25 years. Can you understand that? I have not worked for 25 years. And I want to share with you this chart. You see, when we got this is the phases of a life. When we are young, we are playing, correct? We are playing. It's a fantastic time. We are playing marbles, catching spiders. I remember this, Then we are studying, overlap lah, study and playing. So we study, our parents tell us study very hard, get a good profession and all that. Okay, yeah. Then we start working. We work. You know why we are always working? Because we haven't created an automated income. Because if your income is not automated, you must go and work tomorrow. But once you have an automated income, money will start coming. Money will start coming. And that's what you need to understand. Okay? So I tell people this. Why not create a shortcut? The shortcut is very simple. Okay? The shortcut is very simple like this. We play, we study. Please don't stop studying. Get a degree, get double degree, get triple degree, okay? But between the ages of 18, when you start working, to 30, or like if you're 40 years, it doesn't matter. Create a business asset like what Chong Hao was sharing. The monopoly concept, your household expenses, make it smart, make it an income, okay? Create a business asset. And once you start creating the positive automated income, you have the opportunity to relax, travel further, buy more toys. And one day you say, hey, my automated income is more than my job income. You can decide to fire your boss. You say, boss, let me take you for dinner. Take him for an expensive restaurant, rewarding restaurant probably. Spend him $1,000 dinner. You say, dinner, boss, I love you so much. Thank you for taking care of me and my family. All these 20 years you paid my salary. But this is my resignation letter because now I'm going to be free. I'm going to travel the world. I want to enjoy time with my family. Correct? You don't wait for him to terminate you. You terminate him. You be the terminator. Okay? It's different. You see, I tell people, as a doctor, I tell people, on average, you will live 25,000 days. With Neutralite, you will live longer, 35, 45,000 days. But on average, 25,000. You see, a lot of people talk about time, money, time. I had a revelation once. It's not about time and money. There's something more important called energy. Because one day, you'll be retired at 70, you will have all the money. You can say, oh, I have time, I can maybe live another 10 years, but you have no more energy. You cannot go up to Machu Picchu. You can't do skydiving. Correct? Because you got time and money then, but it's too late. You must have time and money when you have the energy. Remember when we were young, school holidays, we have so much time, we got no money, but we are full of energy, but no money. So time and money must be balanced with energy. And one day I saw this statement which was very powerful. It says, everybody dies. But what matters most is what you do between now and when it happens to you. Everybody dies. But what are you doing now till that happens to you? So just imagine the battery on the left is your life energy. And our life energy is coming down every day because we're getting older every day. So make sure you take your Neutralite foundational supplement, okay? So imagine if you're 20 years young, your battery already 30% gone. You only got 17,700 days left. Let's say you're 40 years young now. You have used up 60% of your battery in your phone. That means your life energy at 40, 60% is gone. Okay? And if you are 50 years old, wow, more than 73% of your battery is gone. You only got 27% battery life left. What are you going to do with the remaining 27%? Even if you're 20, you only got 70% left. Sometimes we behave as though we got the whole life ahead of us, If you are more than 70, where your battery percentage is 4%, I say it's a bonus. Why it's a bonus? You don't know when your phone is going to shut down. Correct? You just don't know when you're going to go. So I want you to understand, value time more than, and I tell people there is no power bank except Neutralite. The only way is supplements, have a good lifestyle, don't smoke, don't take alcohol, I don't take, okay? Why? You love life. You want to maintain your life energy. There was a James Bond movie supposed to come out, okay? But of course, because of the COVID, they postponed it. The title is the next James Bond is actually No Time to Die. Exactly. We have no time to die because we want to live a National Geographic lifestyle. We want to travel the world. We have no time to die. Some people say, you only live once. I say, not true. You die once, but you live every day. The most important thing is we are living every day. So, how do you live a National Geographic lifestyle? I can only teach you what I did. I can't teach you what I didn't do. Okay? Number one, quickly qualify diamond. Diamond is just a level in the business that you have a certain structure of the business. This is like you got medical term. What is this medical? So diamond is just a certain structure in the business which you can ask. So for me, why I want to achieve financial freedom? Number one, family. Okay? One of the most important things for me is family. When we had children, because we retired age 31 and like Jacqueline is always sweet 16. So when the kids came, we were full-time mom and dad. Just enjoyed the boys, watched them growing up. Of course, we had a maid to take care of the cleaning and all that, but we were the one who feed the baby, take care of them, see them walking. It's not like you came back home and the maid told you, tuan, anak hari ni baru belajar boleh jalan. You cry, man. You didn't see your child take the first step. I got the first step when he first swallowed the food. I have the video of when he first started walking. I got everything chronicled. So this is the pleasure of being a full-time mom and dad. And they started traveling the world with us also. Even at a young age, they went to Australia with us, New Zealand with us, okay? So, and I tell you, that is what money does, okay? Of course, now they are big teenage boys, okay, and this was they joined us on the Mediterranean cruise, and that is Mount Vesuvius, at Pompeii in the background, okay. Of course, we took them to Camp Nou, FC Barcelona, and when my boys posted on their Instagram, all their friends were like, "Whoa, you are in Camp Nou, Barcelona." So I call this the three brothers because that's my elder brother on the left, I'm the middle brother, and then the younger brother. Yeah, with Neutralite, you just stay young, Okay, and of course, when we travel 5-star. Okay, so this was when we went to Hokkaido. We stayed in the Westin Rusutsu. They have one of the best snow, and I tell you, it's fantastic. So if you love travel, let's say you got no kids or got kids or what, when you travel with Amway, a lot of people don't know, you travel really in style. This was the last hotel we stayed before the pandemic. Okay, this was the Ritz-Carlton in Dubai. Okay, and I tell you, this is a fantastic hotel. Okay, and I like to take bathtub photograph. This is the Four Seasons Serengeti, the Four Seasons Buenos Aires, Argentina, Four Seasons Dubai. Or this is my bathtub in Hilton, Dubai. We stayed in 2 hotels in Dubai. I tell you, the room is so big you can play basketball, man. I tell you. Okay, look at it. This they call it the 44. Okay, Hilton, Dubai. You see, what is the itinerary for you? It's just like, let's say you're a doctor and you say, "Wait, what is my perks when I become a specialist?" So I'm telling you, what's the perk you become a specialist? So, but this is not hospital lah. But so, what is the perks when you become a diamond? Okay, I just give you itinerary. This is our the last say 3-4 years travel. So let's say March. This is 2017. We go to Tanzania and stay in the Four Seasons Resort, the top resort in Tanzania. Okay, got aircon, you got Wi-Fi. You got international food. And all that. Okay, then March. Can you imagine March? The same year, April, May, June, July, we go to the Mediterranean cruise. We got 7 cities, Italy, went to Nice, and all these places, okay? Went with the boys. Then, the same year, we went for the 3rd trip, which is Hawaii, okay? Can you imagine in the 1 year, we went to 3 international trips and stayed 5-star. Then, 5 months later, we go to South America. All paid. All this is all expense paid. Then at the end of that year, we go to Hokkaido with the kids again. Then 4 months later, we go to Las Vegas for what we call the A60 event. We stayed in Mandalay Bay Hotel. Okay, and at the end of the year, we were in Dubai. And this was after that was COVID lah. So it's not that we not traveling, it just couldn't travel. And one of the things I tell you, when you travel, a lot of people take Maggi Mee with them. When you travel at Amway, Maggi Mee is banned. We check at security that you cannot carry Maggi Mee, okay? Because you eat excellent food. Okay, when we were in Dubai, we took this private boutique cruise, and this was fine dining in the Italian restaurant on the cruise ship. Okay, they come and serve one dish after one dish. Okay. And when we were, give an example, some example. When we were in Los Angeles, we were taken to Beverly Hills to Spago. Spago is the guy who runs Spago restaurant is a celebrity chef. This is with the other diamonds there, okay? He's a celebrity chef there. He's worth about 250 million. Even autographed a book and gave to us. And we were in his restaurant talking to him, laughing with him and all that. But can you imagine? Amway booked his entire celebrity restaurant for the diamonds to dine in. And I remember when we went to South America, after you fly so long, you're missing Indian food, And in South America, near Iguazu Falls, can you see the menu? Amway Diamond Invitational 201. They got starter, fish tikka garupa, butter chicken, lamb rogan josh, vegetable biryani. Oh, I love it. I was missing my Indian food already. Okay, papadam. Hello, you are in South America in some jungle, and Amway discovered an Indian restaurant for you. And there we were having masala tea. Okay, we were having masala tea in South America, okay. This is the MD sitting beside us, okay. This is Francesca. This is Sam Renberg and Francesca at the same table. She's the 2nd generation of Neutralite, okay. We're dining in South America, having Indian food, okay. And then when we were in the Azamara cruise, and there's one night where you don't your fit freak doesn't apply on this day. You can eat all the chocolate you want. They actually had a chocolate buffet. And another thing I want to tell you, when you travel at Amway, they take care of all the small details. I'll just go very fast, the small details they take care of. Number one, you never carry luggage. You just open your door, the luggage fund. So this was in the Four Seasons Resort in Tanzania. I opened the door and my luggage is there already, okay? And you don't need to change currency because Amway will change currency, you see? They put there. They gave us something like, if you convert this money, I think it's like almost 3,000 ringgit. You know for what? Lunch, dinner. Hello. How much can I eat lah? You giving me 3,000 ringgit. How much can I eat? Okay? But they give you lah. Husband and wife. Okay? And I remember I went to Mandalay Bay. I'm just giving you the perks, okay? This is USA. We went to Mandalay Bay. They gave us 2 credit cards. I said, I got credit card. I said, this is a cash card. Wow. There's cash inside here. 400 USD. You see, Amway 400 for wife. So husband and wife don't need to fight. 400. This is my room key. Mandalay Bay Resort Casino, Las Vegas. My wife's card, my card. I think I gave to my wife my card also. Okay. So can you imagine you're given 3,200 in case you get thirsty, in case you want to buy souvenir. Hello. As a specialist, I've gone for conference. They never even give me a card for with 50 ringgit. Hello. Okay. And when you come to the room, so when we open the door of the room, this was all the snacks. Can you imagine that? All the snacks there. Of course, I don't take Snickers. You know what? But I still packed in my bag and body bag and gave it to people. There are other people who eat Mars and Snickers bar and all these potato chips and all that. And then we had all the excess drink, like 12 different flavors. Look at all this pen, all kinds of things. You open the door, the gift is there, the snacks is there. You need to eat your Maggi Mee, okay? And then every day there's a new pack. See, this was the earlier one. Every day there is a new gift on your bed. So, okay, what's the gift today? So you open up all the way. Got shampoo body shampoo hair shampoo No need to bring this El Cheapo shampoos. Look at that. Got toothbrush and toothpaste in case you forgot to bring. And then they got all this potato crisp and all this excess, And then in case the ladies forgot to bring their mask, they gave us double legs. Gave all the masks there, artistry mask. Muscle multiplier. Then they got the free. All of us went there. We found it. Every day there was a gift. Every day there's a different gift coming. Okay. And you know what? They told us, okay, go and collect any gift that you want. I said, what? Our name tag has a barcode, a Bluetooth code or something barcode, something like that. So they got this gift area. It's like you're going shopping, but you don't need to pay money. You just choose what you want. Like this is a Tumi bag, Prada, okay, Sony wireless noise cancelling headphone, which costs like 1,500. Okay, choose what you want. You want Tumi bag? You want Prada? You choose. So there's a lady there. Can you see A60 here? Amway, Versace, Prada. You want Ray-Ban? You choose what you want So it's like going shopping, but there was Michael Kors, there was Coach, and all this. You shop, and this is not using the MasterCard card. This was in your name tag. You can tick and take what you want. Okay. And then you recognize these 2 handsome people. We are the 3 amigos. And Mandalay Bay Hotel has this beach. It's actually a beach. They call it Mandalay Bay Las Vegas. Like it's like some pyramid. They got a beach. Big, and this area is big. And I met all the leaders, and they were there. So we're waiting for you to join us, okay? And, hover them, that's EDC, Marcel there with his wife, and this is it. We travel in the world with people that think like us. We're in the same industry, okay? And you know what? Amway organized a private concert. From my photograph, you can see how close I was sitting. It's not like she was like minuscule like that, okay? A Lady Gaga private concert. Which company will organize a private Lady Gaga concert for you? A 1-hour concert just for us. And when we went to, can you see how close Katy Perry is to me? When we went to Dubai, Katy Perry flew in from US for a 1-hour concert for all the diamonds. And this is the company that you are working with. Okay, and I remember when we were in the cruise, I knew it was Jacqueline's birthday. We opened the door of our room and there was happy birthday banner and there was present. And this is what the company does. They even know when is your wife's birthday. So guys, in case you forget your wife's birthday, you're not in trouble. You open the door, hello baby, I organized this for you. But actually the company did it for you in case you kena hammered or what, okay? But this is so fantastic, correct? And in the ship, sometimes your dirty laundry accumulates. You know what? Free laundry service. You just put your laundry, it's all it's all pressed, organized for you. So you don't come back with dirty clothes. You come back with clean clothes. That's how you travel with Amway. Okay, and this was a present, a birthday present. So got a name, Jacqueline, so chocolates here. And actually had champagne for us. I don't know how to drink. I think I gave it away to somebody, and then got fruit platter. And that is the little things that make me respect Amway as a company. Okay, when we went to Dubai, you enter the room, they had all this baklava. I like all these Turkish delights, they had all this baklava there, for you to enjoy. And they had all these cookies. Sometimes when you're hungry, but you're not really hungry, you just want to eat something, it's all prepared for you. Okay? And one of the days we went out, I think we went to Burj Khalifa and all that, and he came back to the bedroom. Look at what's on my bed. With all this is decorated with the petals, Amway welcomes Ignatius and Jacqueline. I've been on call in the hospital for years. Never have I came back to my on-call room and on the bed, Hospital Tunku Jafar welcomes Dr. Ignatius to a good night's sleep. Never happens and never will happen. But here is a company that does this, and then got all the flower petals sprinkled on your bed, okay? And I give you another place that we went was the Iguazu Falls in South America. I'm just jumping all the different countries I went. Iguazu Falls is one of the 7 wonders of the world. Okay, this is a drone photograph that I took. Okay, all my photographs are original. Okay, I took this drone photo. So what happens is a national park that opens at 10 a.m. and all the crowd will come in as though it's pasar malam, But because we have early access, because we live in the hotel, we live in the Belmont Hotel at Iguazu Falls, where you can walk to Iguazu Falls. So all the other people, they're like extras, they have to wait. You go take your photograph, then you come back and have your breakfast. That's when the bus and all the crowds come. So you can get clear, uninterrupted photos and selfies of Iguazu Falls, the greatest waterfall in the world. And I always wanted to take sunset in Africa. Because I always see, Lion King, the sun is setting, and everything is yellow, orange, So I got my own Lion King moment. And when we stayed in Tanzania, they put us in the 4-season resort, Tanzania. Per night, I think the cheapest room is like 8,000 ringgit per night. And we were there like 5 days. Which normal doctor will even spend that money? They won't. They will stay in some tent and they say they went in a safari or what. No, this is the real safari. Amway even gave us the Masai Mara baju. I don't need to buy souvenirs. Amway will buy for us. And when we go for our safari, look at the guy. He was actually having like an AK-47. In case you meet a hippopotamus, which is the most, the most people, not even a lion, in case they need to use weapons. Because we are in wild country. We are all well protected. Okay, of course, when you see hippopotamus are very ferocious, they don't play. And of course, with me in the same jeep was Diamond Nanda and his wife, Chedi, okay? And this is fantastic because you're not like going with some strangers, you're going with people, like-minded people, And then when you come back from the safari, there's one guy there holding wet towel to wipe your face. There's one guy with all the different juices. And I tell you, this is the service I like. And when we were in Africa, we weren't given a laundry. We can even do laundry. It's like, every day we can do laundry for free. Come, I told my wife, dear, anything to wash? She said, everything wash already. I said, it's okay, let's wash again. So kiasu, like wash again, nothing to do, because God, every day you can wash your laundry, So we all came back with clean laundry, And then, in the afternoon, in case you're hungry, in case you want a snack, look at that. Exclusive for Amway, African Safari, Amway Diamond Invitational. So they have an area, all the people who stay here, very rich people are like wearing Rolex with diamonds on it. So I saw some like very rich Japanese, they're sitting there, and they're, with their very rich style of eating, So because this is exclusive Amway, I went there, okay, see all the drinks served there. So I was taking my drink, I was looking at them. I say, you don't come here. This is exclusive for Amway Diamonds. And I was enjoying myself. I think probably they were feeling jealous. How come we had this special buffet? So then the guy asked me, what drink do you want? So I remember the movie Gods Must Be Crazy. The Coca-Cola bottle fell from the sky, correct? Okay, in Botswana. I said, give me Coca-Cola. And they actually had the Coca-Cola in the bottle. I tell you, it's so funny when you travel. You have all these funny experiences, And one of the places I wanted to go was, Christ the Redeemer, the Sugarloaf Mountain, in South America. So this was one place that Amway took us. And this place is like a pasar malam. I have to tell you, sorry, a lot of places, all these top places, this is also another seven wonders of the world. It's like a pasar malam. Look at the crowd. How are you going to do selfie? It's like a pasar malam Wi-Fi or whatever it is lah. But you know what? Because you're traveling with Amway, traveling in style, we clear the crowd. Amway booked that session that nobody else can come in. And I could take a photograph without anybody in the background. And this is the amazing thing. And that's why when you realize, and you know what, South America, Brazil, there's a lot of favelas, there are a lot of poor people, so it may not be safe. If you travel on your own, I tell you, it's not as safe. But we had like 8 to 12 bodyguards with us, and we didn't even know it. Later, we found out, I was asking, hey, who are these people following us? They were actually bodyguard contracted from Miami. I think Miami CSI or what. They came and they were actually moving in the periphery when we are like, we are like tourists. Take photos. Hey, so nice. We're like Japanese tourists taking photos. But they were in the periphery watching out for undesirable people. Because I tell you, in South America, people just come up to you in front of your face, they'll just rob you. You can't do anything. But we at Miami. And the best part, they were handsome. Okay? But what else can you do as a result of this business? You can give hope. You have a lot of rewards, but you can give hope. Okay? So we as an organization, we even do charity as an organization. Yeah, because we are like-minded people. There's somebody came and reported to us, there was some Orang Asli in a particular community in Tasik Temenggong in Perak. They had their boats destroyed by wild elephants. So the only way this community can come to the town and sell their, petai and all that is motorboat. Walao, the wild elephant came and smashed them out. So they were like isolated. So what we did, we donated a boat, donated the Yamaha outboard engine. This is how we look like. Can you see Yamaha Enduro there? And this is the boat. So we were actually going to send the boat, go in the boat, send the boat, and then come back with another boat lah. Okay. So we went in a fleet of boats, like travel into the interior, Tasik Temenggong, to give food and supplies to them. This is my son. I also brought him along with me because I want him to understand what the father does. The father is in a business of helping people live better lives. Because I want him to know what I'm doing. Okay? And of course, we brought rice, food, and supplies with them. And then we had all our other diamonds there, We're singing and playing and laughing with them, And this is what we can do. When you have time and money, there's a lot of things you can do. Okay? And as a doctor today, I can give free health consultation. I've never charged anyone for the last 25 years. How many doctors can actually do that? And I have the opportunity and the privilege to actually do that. Okay? So the question you must ask is, when is your adventure going to start? Have you actually set a date? Have you set a date that when you're going to do all this? I mean, there are many places. I have this book, 1,000 Places to See Before You Die. It was actually given to me for a birthday. And there are 1,000 places that you must see actually before you die. But I've seen some already, like the Grand Canyon, St. Petersburg, okay, wildebeest migration in the Serengeti, Copacabana Beach, already been there, done that. Sugarloaf, Rio de Janeiro, been there, done that. Machu Picchu, been there, done that. I went to see the Kilauea volcano in Hawaii, in the Big Island, okay. This was Jacqueline's birthday. We flew to the Big Island. So instead of having a romantic candle, we actually had a volcano to light up the birthday. Why? Because we can do things differently. Okay, I actually my dream photos on the left, like I want the volcano erupting, and then I'm in my camera there, National Geographic. But I said, okay, we need to go higher level, so I can't risk my life. So okay, stand a bit further. But the volcano was there. After we left, I realized a few months later that Kilauea volcano really exploded. Okay, so these are adventures that you can do. But for me, the best adventure of all is enjoying my family. That is the best adventure. Because holidays, you can go alone and have a lot of fun. But when you can bring your kids and, as they're growing up and enjoying, a lot of us postpone and do that when we retire when you're 60 or 70. You must do it when you still have the energy. You have the energy now. If you're in this meeting now, I'm talking to you. You have the energy now. I tell people, I'm ordinary. I'm ordinary. But we have an extraordinary opportunity. So don't postpone your dream. Okay? So Actually, I just give you an example. That's now Chong Hao was also explaining that we were supposed to go to Sydney. Yeah, we were supposed to go just before COVID. On the 21st, we were supposed to fly to Northern Light. The company called me personally and said, Doctor, we got no choice. We had to cancel because they know I love to travel. We have to cancel. We got no choice. Amsterdam is shutting down the airport. I said, oh, can we either way? I want to go there. I already planned. I want to see the Northern Light. All my camera gear ready. You know what? It has to be cancelled. I have to accept the fact. But I was given coronavirus bonus of 60,000. Because as an executive diamond, my compensation, can you see here? Northern Light cancellation payment on 20th of March, 1 day before the flight. We had to shut down the entire trip. Actually, the company lost a lot of money because they paid for the hotel and everything. But they still compensated us 60,000. I call it coronavirus bonus. How many companies gave you coronavirus bonus? But I tell you, that's not my first coronavirus bonus. For Sydney also, I supposed to go, but we couldn't go. We also received coronavirus bonus of 53,000. So for Sydney, because it's an ALS, it's 53,000. So 60,000. Then we were supposed to go New York last month. Tak boleh pergi New York. Okay? So again, forced to take coronavirus bonus. So can you see the date here? 2 of 7. This month is July, correct? So just 15 days ago, I got my New York coronavirus bonus. Did you receive any coronavirus bonus? So that means imagine, in the last 12 months, my total coronavirus bonus, I call it coronavirus bonus, is 173,000. I haven't touched any of my other incomes. Which company in a pandemic can do that? And that is how powerful the company you're working with. Okay? And as a diamond and above, you are forced to travel 2 times. You're forced to travel and you're forced to take the money in case it gets cancelled. Can you imagine that you're forced to travel? If you cannot go, you're forced to take the money. You say, tamo. They bank in your account. They bank in your account. They don't even give you a check. Okay? So we are still proceeding to Finland because we all wanted to go Finland. We said, no, we want to go again. So we are going again, scheduled to go in April 2022, which is another 10 months. So hopefully everything settles. And 2 months later, after going to Finland, 2 months later to Rovaniemi, Finland, this is a good place to see the Northern Lights. We are going to go on the Alaskan cruise. This is what Chong Hao was telling. But before we go to Alaska cruise, all the diamonds will go earlier to Seattle, where Meg Ryan was sleepless in Seattle. Remember Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan in the movie Sleepless in Seattle? You're going to stay in Seattle for 3 days, 2 nights to enjoy Sleepless in Seattle. I'm not going to sleep in Seattle because you're supposed to be sleepless in Seattle, ma. Okay? And after that, you take the cruise to go on the Great Alaskan Cruise. Okay, some of you are in qualification. Some of you are like holding on to your teeth. I want to tell you, please do not miss this trip. I've been to this trip 2 times already, so this will be my 3rd trip next year. So what are the things you can do in Alaska? Because I've been there, I tell you, you better go, okay? Number 1, it's magnificent. Magnificent, I tell you, the experience amazing. The last trip, I went to Serenade. The first time I went in the Legend of the Sea. My 2nd trip was Serenade of the Sea. So this is my 3rd Alaskan cruise, all paid for with Amway. It's amazing. It's wonderful. Just in the cruise ship, just the sky, the sea, and the air, okay? And then you start seeing the mountains. Wow, when you see the mountains, you cannot, it's really breathless, okay? And I tell you, you're not having I always imagine ships used to be like, canteen, the submarine movies, like they're eating from the tin or something. No. In a cruise, it's like a 5-star floating hotel. You sit at a table, people got a menu, they say, what do you want, sir? You want lobster, this is that, and they serve you, okay? You can even play golf. I don't want to play golf, just take photograph, just to show you all, okay? And at night, you're hungry, there is no, the restaurant's got menu, but there's no price because all paid for already. So you just have to make yourself hungry. Not hungry, so go and eat because all paid for already, ma. So here we are at midnight, eating something, Why? Because got food, okay? And then we say, hey, what to do at night? I say, hey, got discotheque, okay, got discotheque. Yeah, at the 11th level, got discotheque, So I remember we all went there, the music, get down on it, get down on it, all dancing. Suddenly, because, there were other people from Malaysia, suddenly the music changed. It was like Tamil music, it's like goyang, goyang, goyang kepala, and people are going like that. So one of the diamonds brought the CD from Malaysia, went to the DJ up there and convinced him to put the song. And then all our Malaysians were going like that. And all the Koilo hey, what's happening? And suddenly they also joined us. I tell you, it was so hilarious. When you have a bunch of diamonds traveling and all the ABOs traveling, it's crazy. We took over the dance floor. So the Orang Putih, they had to dance goyang with us, and all the all our favorite songs are so funny, I tell you. And I tell you, food galore. And here's look at this is also chocolate buffet, I tell you, makan cap beliau, makan tak habis. And the view. You bring the worst camera also, the picture looks good. You do selfie, tak betul also, it looks nice. Because this is an iceberg. Can you imagine? We are passing by an iceberg. It's amazing. And you know what? It scrapes. It's like, hey, luckily, see, what's the name? Oh, Serenade of the Sea. This is not Titanic. The ship hull can withstand the iceberg. Walao. Then you're a bit confident because when it goes through the iceberg, look at it. We're actually going through this ice field. What you see on top is only 5%, 90% is underneath. Okay, you want to see the size of the iceberg? Look at this. Because there's another passing ship. So I took this photo. Can you see the size of this iceberg? You know what? This is already this is like 1, 2, 3, 4 stories. This is about 5 stories. So what is underneath is 50 stories. But it's just passing by and scraping it. So this is a picture of Jacqueline with the ice field. I tell you, you haven't seen Ice Cube lah. You think you open your fridge, Ice Cube so great Here, huge, as big as a 10-story building. It's mind-boggling. Look at that. Our ship is scraping this Ice Cube, and just going by, The experience is incredible. So those of you who are very close, please, jangan lepas. Don't drop the ball. Please qualify, okay? And this, we reach one of the places we go is Skagway, and I tell you, this is a great place of Skagway. You can do a lot of adventure. So what we did, we hired a plane. Jacqueline and I hired a plane, and we flew and landed on a glacier. We flew for 2 hours, and we landed on the mountain slope on a glacier. And we're taking photograph line. Actually, what I did ice kacang. I had a bowl. I took the ice, and then I put all the condiments and took photograph. I said ice kacang on a glacier in Alaska. Okay, I didn't put a photo here lah. But that's why we hired a private plane, it costs us like $1,500 USD or something like that. Then you can go and see whales. You see whales so near, I tell you, when the whale appears, your heart will stop beating. You have never seen a dinosaur. The eyes of the whale is like this big. When it appears out of the water, the eyes, remember the Lord of the Rings, when the dragon opened the eye, the same feeling I had when the whale just appeared, because the whale is a mammal, it has to breathe every 3 minutes, so it'll appear. So when you look at eyes, you will gasp. It's so huge. Whales are bigger than dinosaurs, and it will just appear like that. This is something I want all of you all to experience in your lifetime. You saw on National Geographic, nothing like being there and hearing the humpback whales are releasing the steam, their breath. Amazing experience. And another thing what you can do in Skagway is buy jewelry. Okay, there's 2 places. One is Genu. Okay, like even this diamond ring that the triple diamond ring that I'm wearing, I bought in Alaska. Okay, and do you know, diamonds here is the best price. It's like almost half price to Pokong or Habib Jewels. I'm telling you, guys, you want to buy diamond for your wife, save the money for Alaska. You can buy 2 rings for the price of 1 year. I'm serious, I'm not joking. So we always go Alaska. This is going to be a 3rd trip. We always end up buying jewelry, okay? So there's only, this is the men's version. So men's version, they either got single stone, mine is a triple stone, okay? And I bought like so many rings for Jacqueline. If you don't buy one, I buy a few, okay? It's like beli borong like that. And the guy even recognizes, this is Lambros. He's an award-winning jeweler. And my first trip in 2002, he remembered. So when I went again in 2002, then we went again in 2017 or something like that, he recognized us. He probably bought so many rings from him. Took a photograph. So this was our 2nd trip. So I'm going to look for him again, okay, when I go back, okay? But this is what you can do. You want to buy a diamond, go and buy. Not in South Africa. I've been to South Africa. Prices are high. Best place to buy diamond is in Alaska. And I want you to take a group photo here. Welcome to Alaska, because Emmy will take you here, okay? Okay, I'm going to finish up another 5 minutes, okay? 5-10 minutes, okay? let me re-emphasize to you why you must own your own business. Okay, for me, there are 3 key levels of business. Okay, some of you want to be super specialist level, some of you specialist level, some of you, okay, I just be a doctor. I just tell you the different levels, okay, but there are 3 key levels in this business. Okay, Chong Hao has already gone 1 level, okay, which is, and also did the founders diamond. Okay, there are 3 levels of income. Okay, you either choose to be a founders platinum, founders emerald, founders diamond. That's what I teach my group. Okay, if you thought otherwise, it's okay. Okay, please check with the person who invited you. So these are 3 levels. So you just find what, you tepuk dada tanya saudara. What is it that you want? Okay. So example, don't leave your job, like what Chong Hao said, don't leave your job. Let's say you have a job income, husband and wife, 120,000. You are great. You earn 120,000 per annum. But let's say you have a founder's platinum business earning about 170,000. So your per annum income is 290,000. So what happens is you save time, because with same amount of time, you earn more income. That means in 1 year, you earn 2.5 years income, correct? That means you can reach financial freedom faster. You must have a shortcut. You can't be working to 50 or 60 to get financial freedom. That means if you can generate more income per hour, that means you reach your freedom faster. Okay, so that is founders platinum level. But some of you say, doctor, I want to reach to the founders emerald level. Okay, but I forgot to tell you, my son is at this level. Okay, so I remember he sent me this message. He said that the government gave me 150 ringgit support. Do you know the government gave 150 ringgit support for all youths 18 to 20? You cannot be 21. If you're 21, you are. So he actually got this. So he's very smart. He just key in his number. They checked his IC, verified, straight, pop. They say e-Belia 150. Then you can buy Lazada and stuff. You know what? During the COVID, and this was just 2 months ago. But you know what? Technically, my son doesn't need but he qualifies for it Okay, okay. This is his monthly income. He's not even working. He's a law student, studying online at home because can't go to college. This was his May bonus, 7,362. And this was his June bonus, just last month's bonus, 7,398. Can you imagine a young chiku sitting at home earning 7,300 a month? Automated income. So, but you say, I want. So, when he goes founders with the other bonuses, he will earn an annual income of 150 to 170. Okay, that's one we already discussed. But you want to go higher level. Let's say you want to go founders emerald. You want to earn 370,000. So you're earning 500,000 per annum. But your boss only pays you 120. So no need to ask for pay increase. No need to fight the boss. Say, boss, I love you. No need to increase my pay. Saya makan cukup. Okay? You earn an extra 370,000. You're earning 500,000 a year. Not many Malaysians earn 500,000 a year. So keep your job. But some of you say, I want to be a diamond lifestyle. I want to travel 2 times a year. Okay, this level you travel once a year. Okay? So why you must qualify diamond? You'll be earning 750,000. Actually, you can even earn 1 million. Okay, it all depends on your depth and structure. Okay, this person you can. So you can be earning close to 1 million. Okay, good structure, a year. People ask, must pay income tax. I say, sure lah. Pay more. Pay more is okay. If you pay more, that means you're earning more. Don't be small thinkers. I don't pay income tax. So what? You want to earn cheap income, is it? If you earn more, pay more. What's the problem? But you'll be earning 750,000 per annum. You know, the question I want to ask you, okay, let's say, then hear your wife and say, dear, we don't need to work. You know why? Without our job income, we are earning 650,000 per annum, correct? Without a job income, it's 650,000. That's 52,000 a month. I want you to think about it. 52,000. How much can you eat? I always ask people, how much chicken rice can you eat? How much mee goreng can you eat? How much can you eat? Okay, let's say in the first year, you settle all your hutang. Or second year, you settle all this, your income coming every year, correct? So, let's say by the 3rd year diamond, you settle all your car loan, house loans, PK, the PTPTN loan, everything you paid already. So now, you got no more loans. The money that is coming in is only for food, electricity, and your toys. Okay? How much is the saving per month? How much can you eat? Chicken rice, 1 plate, 6 ringgit. 5 people in your family, 30 ringgit. 3 meals, 100. Okay, let's say I give you 200 lah. So 200, 10 days, 2,000, 6,000 a month. Still got balance 46,000 ma. If you're earning 52,000 a month, or with you're earning surplus 45,000 a month, let's say 40,000 a month, that's 500,000 a year surplus that goes into your savings. Goes into your savings. 500,000 a year. You know what I'll do? I'll go around the world. Just take a cruise. Look at this. 22-day voyage. 4,500 USD. 50-day voyage, 50 days, 10,000 USD and times 2 lah, and you can even times multiplier of 1.3 because you want the balcony room. So how much? 50 days. 50 days is like 2 months, okay? But some more. There's even 60-day world voyage. 11, say 12,000, somewhere 24,000 USD. Okay, we upgrade to balcony, 30,000 USD. How much 30,000 USD? 120,000 ringgit. You got 500,000 extra. Hello, Tambi. Your life is going to be a National Geographic life. I'm going to finish up soon. For me, the greatest currency is freedom. You are not trapped, but you're not free. I am not trapped and I'm free. You know what is freedom? You don't know what is freedom till you actually experience it. Do you know what is Musang King? Till you eat the flesh, you don't know what is Musang King durian. I can talk and talk and talk and describe to you Musang King durian, you won't know what is it. But till you eat it. Same way with freedom. Till you have freedom, you don't know what is freedom. Freedom is being debt-free. Dakina are debt-free. We don't owe money to anybody. The bank owes us money. All our cars are fully paid cash. House fully paid, everything. We don't owe anybody. We have no along after us. We are the along after the bank because they keep our money there. All the coronavirus bonus, everything there. We are boss free. We are traffic jam free. We are dandruff free because we are the centering products that Chong Hao was talking about. We are cholesterol free because we are taking all the supplements. Can you say you are debt free, you are boss free, along free, traffic jam free? Can you say that? It's not about being good or bad. It's what you want in life. You know what is freedom? This is my definition of freedom. I copyrighted. You are on permanent school holiday. There is no homework or exam. Correct? When you're on holiday, there's no homework or exam. But after you come back to school, there's homework and exam. But this is permanent. Forever, no homework or exam. And you have lots of money. That is my definition of freedom. Freedom means, guys, you can be a boy again. You can buy any toy that you want. I have like 5 cameras. For what? What's your problem? Do I ask how much telur you put in your mee goreng? Don't ask how many cameras I have. I got like 12 different lenses. Some lens can be 10,000 ringgit. Why? Because I want. If ladies want 10 handbag, buy lah. When you don't have to be answerable to somebody to buy the things that you want to buy, because that you were diligent in a business and you did it honestly, buy. By all means, buy. Everything is bought cash. Freedom. You need to be crystal clear what you want to be doing in the last chapter of your life. This is your last chapter of life. You are attending the meeting. This is your last chapter. What you do with the rest of your life is what you start from today. Okay? No one will pay the price of your freedom. Did anybody call you and say, oh, Alexa, do you want a new phone? I got extra iPhone 12. No one. Did anybody call you, hey, you want me to make your car payment next month? Did anybody call you? Did your brother and sister call you to make your house payment? No. Nobody will call you. Nobody has called me till today and given me a free iPhone. Nothing. In life, you will pay the price of your personal freedom. I tell you, time is an illusion because we don't know when time will be gone. You only have the now to do what you need to do. You can't say, oh, I'm going to work for 10 years, after that I get promoted, then after that I'll start traveling. No. Seize the moment. Do it now. Freedom is being you without asking permission. I can just go to the jungle. I don't ask someone permission. Boss, today can I take MC? I do what I want to do. I spend time with what I spend time with. I go to what restaurant I want to go to. I buy what I want to buy. I don't need to ask permission. Freedom is the ability to dream and make your dreams come true. And I believe in this business, with the time freedom and the automated income that you can generate, you can live your dreams. Freedom is being able to enjoy your youth. At whatever age you are now, this is your youth. If you are 50, this is your youth. If you are 70, this is your youth. Seize the moment. Live a life of adventure. Can you imagine? We go to Dubai and here is a company, Amway, organizers to jump from a plane. Hello, nothing better to do. This is what they did. You know, the jump from the plane, per person, I think it's about 2,000 USD. But Amway pay for it. They just said, doctor, you want to jump? I said, okay, I want to jump. So, they take you on a plane and make you jump from the plane. A But this is one of the experiences you might try skydiving. My last phrase I leave with you, money and time. You always know how much money you have. Like now, you can check your Maybank, UOB Bank, you know exactly how much money you have, correct? You also know how much money you owe people. But you never know how much time you have. The last past 6 months, so many people I know passed away. This person called, this person passed away. Yesterday I heard somebody that we knew passed away of cancer. Respect time. Money is not what you're chasing. You actually are chasing time. Now, I believe the Amway business will buy you back your time and your freedom. In the movie Kung Fu Panda, Master Shifu said this: if you only do what you can do, you'll never be more than you are now. If you only do what you can do, you'll never be more than you are now. You need to do things that you've never done before. Learn new skills. Your team ECY will teach you what you need to do. And you are in good hands, you're in a good business system. I respect ECVR people, the leaders, their system, and the success they have generated. And I respect your mentor, current ambassadors, Sony and Guat Ha Ho. They are really fantastic people. I had the opportunity working with current ambassador Sony Sunny in our ADAC. His wisdom, wow, he has like how many years experience building in so many countries. Oh, I can draw and learn. You have them in your system. Okay? So I'm going to reiterate. Jacqueline and I are ordinary people, but we met a business that was extraordinary. And as a result, we have an extraordinary lifestyle, which I cannot imagine as a doctor having. I'm telling you the truth, because I have 150 friends in a chat group, the class of 85, 91 that we graduated from University of Malaya, and I can know how's their life and what they're complaining about. You know what are they planning? Now they're planning to retire, but don't know how to retire. They're just saying, hey, well, do we invest in this? Do we invest in property? Do we buy share market? Share market is down, da, da, da. But I just look at it, I say, I just feel sad for them. But you have to seize the opportunity. You have the extraordinary opportunity given to you, as what Chong Hao has shared with you. So, thank you for inviting me, ECVI. I respect you. If I've said anything different from what you have thought, please erase what I've said. Please go back to your team and learn from them. I'm here not to minus anything. I'm here just to add to your learning. Okay? And I hope all of you one day will walk the beaches of the world and will cross the mountains of the world at some great places across the world, and we will say, we are living a National Geographic lifestyle. Thank you for having me, and wish you all the best, and see you all in Alaska.
Thank you, Dr. Ignatius, for the mind-blowing sharing just now. If you agree that was a mind-blowing session, you type yes in the chat box. All right. So thank you so much, everyone, for staying with us until the end of the session. We've talked to you about the concept of prosumer. Why is it important to automate the business so that we can have a great financial report card? And end of the day, it's all about the true freedom we want to achieve, right? Everyone can have a life, but not everyone can have a lifestyle. And the dream will only stay as a dream unless we take action and you decide. With that, from ECVI, thank you very much for joining us tonight. Good night and see you in Amway. Bye-bye.